Just here at a late night meat market. There's a little bit going on. There's some butchering going on of, I think, pork or beef product there, and there's some chicken, which they call guy out here, and that's being fried up. And I was having a look at some pork crackling being made, and that was just around the corner there. So it is just a quick pop-up. I've just been out for a walk because I like going for a walk. Gets the blood pumping in the brain, and it is important. So we are here at this market. G'day Mitch. I don't reckon you're going to like this stream because it's talking about your mates, because they've been attacking my daughter's mother, and they've been blackmailing me to not make these streams anymore. Now, I'm not lying. Today I said the only thing you got correct was the herbs and something else, and I've never denied anything. I've just avoided that subject, and they've just shamed and embarrassed the young girl that's done nothing. She's done nothing. And these guys, crappy pants, you are in for a lot of hurt, not by me, but by Thai people, because you have attacked many Thai people, you know. So you're not a very nice person. So I've done nothing wrong to you, but just say you're a toxic person. Yeah, Mitch, I've got no issue with you, and I never have, but certain characters are discrediting me, and I just want to get on with my life and show Thailand, but these guys are just beyond another level, and they've made threats saying if I keep talking, they're going to show more stuff and more stuff. So when's it going to end, guys? When's it going to end? It's never going to end. You guys are just bullies. Captain Crappy Pants, you are a YouTube bully. You picking on me. You're picking on a Thai girl who is pregnant and has cancer. And this is not the first time you have picked on a Thai person. You constantly, and you are a mod on YouTube channels, so you project that you love Thailand. I love Thailand very much, and if you go through all my streams, you will see that I love Thailand. But no, you got to discredit me and make up more lies and more lies. So I know you are involved in it because it's the wording. But g'day, Bobby Crush. How are you, mate? You know, I don't want to make these streams, but I'm going to keep doing it because you keep doing it. I've asked you politely to pull your head in, but you won't. You get on your gin and you become an egomaniac. So there's something missing in your life. Like, I've got problems in my life and I'm very open about my depression, and you are pushing me over the edge, and your friends come in and leave comments saying, oh, you should just get a rope. Now, that's not very, very nice, is it? And it's not good, and it's not wholesome. And you don't have any morals, and then you talk ill of mums and stuff. So it just shows what type of character you are, and you get off on talking ill of people. Yeah, I know, and I don't really condone any attacks. But when they lie about you constantly, now, I've never lied on my channel. I've only avoided saying certain things, and they are understandable. Now, today, this person has said that I've lied. Now, I haven't lied. I basically said you only got the herbs right and something else. So how have I lied? Now, you've said if I continue with these, as you say, rants, you're going to put up her Facebook. And so you've basically contradicted yourself there. So in your first part of the post, you say, oh, no, I don't think it's in the first, it's a bit lower down. It says, no one should harass her. Now, you are harassing her by showing pictures of her. So you've contradicted yourself there. So you doing what you've done, you're showing the YouTube community what type of character you are. Now, Beans and Brews has put up some YouTube videos of you, Captain Crappy Pants, drinking your gin, and you're not your normal drunken self, but like you've just put yourself in as being an owner of a certain troll channel, and you've also confirmed pretty much that you obtain those fake medical documents. Now, that is bribery and fakery. So I can go to that medical practice, show them those fake receipts you have, and ask the questions, and I can push this because you've basically put a person's medical career and medical business into jeopardy. So you're obviously paying some pretty hefty bribes, and I dare say you're going to be paying some hefty tea money soon. G'day, Coco buddy, how are you? I am very well, and I want to do positive streams, but yeah, I know, Mitch, but what do you do? I just want to spread positivity and joy, but these guys just love to twist things and lie. So you've basically said if I rant tomorrow, well, it's not tomorrow yet, so there you go. But I'm very happy to continue talking, but I want to show my love of Asia. And you guys, I've asked politely to pull your heads in and stop this, but you've threatened to kill me, and you've threatened to say stuff, and you've already done stuff, and you keep coming up with more lies and more tactics. So you guys are the lowest of the low, and some of yous have family as well. So it's very interesting, the web that you lead. Yeah, now there's some really beautiful places. I did a good stream coming back the other day, but it was a bit too dark, and there were some really nice high-so places or upper market places, and a couple of streams I have done, I have shown some beautiful housing and some cheap housing. I actually found a place for myself that I might get, but it'll just be short term. But I have found a couple of terraces that I'm really interested in, so when I do get some money from a source, that will be something that I want to do. So it is good, but sadly you do have these people that don't like to see me happy, and I did only come out here for 5 days. Like she said to me, go out and just stream. It makes you happy, right? It makes you happy, and I couldn't do anything for her there. And when you can't do anything for somebody, you feel weak. And just me walking makes me feel happy. And these people want to take it away from me. And it's just sad. And it just shows what type of pathetic person you are, that you have to continue to lie and lie. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like they're very jealous. Now, I'm not a rich person. I don't show this. I don't say I've got this and that. And I'm very happy. And you guys want to make me unhappy. So you guys, not you guys, but certain guys are very jealous that I've been here for over 15 months. Right, and you've said I've squandered my mother's inheritance. Well, you don't know much, do you? So I don't know where you get your information from, so you know, you're pretty incorrect. You know, and you say that I receive a disability payment, so you're incorrect there as well. Um, you're pretty much incorrect in most of the stuff that you've said. But you've put your bar owner friends into some pretty hot water by what you said on a certain person's stream. You know, so, and that's pretty interesting. So, but I know where these websites are coming from. I know where the attacks are coming from. I've seen the troll station. So it's very sad that this individual wants to play a game with me, and I've been nothing but nice. But you're not the only big player in town. I'm not afraid of you. I'm only afraid of the Lord and afraid of Buddha. But you crappy pants are a big liar, pants on fire. Yeah, that's a troll account too. Get rid of that. Yeah. I've got no issue with Twitchy. I've never had a conversation with the guy. But yeah. Yeah, and if anyone uses my enemy's picture of wife, please remove that as well. I have said that on my streams, but it's quite interesting how he puts my daughter's mother's picture all over the place, and he gets his simp army to go and make accounts with this picture. And it just shows how depraved and sick he is, that he's hassling a Thai girl that's done nothing wrong but just fall in love with me. What did she do wrong? Nothing. She did nothing wrong but just fall in love with me. Yeah, that's all right, mate. I'm expecting more trolls to come in. I didn't really tag it or anything, but yeah, see, my mum died and I got a little inheritance, and you know, it took a long time to get that, and I put a bit aside in a few places, and then I put a little bit in a few other places, and a few other places, and some of it got lost, sadly. Some got stolen, some got invested, and that investment went belly up. 11 cents for every dollar into that. And I still have a rainy day fund that I receive a payment from called interest. So what do you do? But these guys seem to twist stuff, and you know, I'm not a rich man. You know, I don't have any money in my pocket at the moment, but that doesn't mean that I'm broke. You know, I've always been honest on my streams and stuff. Yeah, I know, Mitch. Yeah, what do you do? Like, I don't even want to talk about this stuff because I know they're going to put a Facebook link up of hers. So that's pretty sad, because they did contradict themselves, because they say, no one please contact her. But I've shown the proof that she's pregnant. What do you want me to do? Show the proof that she's got bowel cancer? So you keep coming up with your lies and showing pictures of a Thai girl who is now pregnant, who has bowel cancer, and you're harassing her. So with everything I've got, you can be in some serious problem. Now, you've threatened to have me banned, you've threatened to have me murdered, and I've done nothing to you but say you're running a toxic stream, you're running a toxic Discord. You've got an opportunity to inspire people. Right? And he didn't like that. He runs a toxic thing. How does he inspire people? He doesn't. He breeds toxicity. And g'day JG, I love you. You are a good man and you put up with being trolled. But I stand up. A couple of times I've gone away because it was just doing my head in. But this girl's done nothing wrong to anybody. She is a victim. She is a victim, and you are, like, I can say a lot of stuff. I can say a lot of stuff, all right? But I choose not to, all right? But she is a victim, and you guys are the scum of the earth, all right? The scum of the earth. And I'm being polite and I'm talking very calmly. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do things with chicken, but I do like to eat chicken cow soy, and I like to have fried chicken. I've owned a few chickens in my time, but just because I made some parody chicken stuff about you, Crappio, you lie and say that I'm in love with chickens. And show me the proof, the receipts of me drinking. Show those receipts, and show me the receipts of me having AIDS when I don't. You've got a fake medical report. If that was a real medical report, Crappy Pants, go and put that on your main channel, right? Put that on your main channel. So if you believe that those medical receipts are real and of true high standing value, put them on your YouTube channel, not your troll YouTube channel, Thailand beep, 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 beep. We all know that's your channel, all right? We all know it. And we all know many of your troll accounts where you troll your mates, all right? You bang on about how successful you are. Who cares? You're just a king dingaling, all right? King dingaling. And that's being nice, calling you a king and a prince. See, I am a nice guy. But sadly, guys, what I'm saying is not going to get me any curry. It's going to have me slandered. It's going to have more lies. It's going to have the girl I love's Facebook account put all up over the place, and now she's going to receive more harassment. She's already been harassed enough. She's got cancer, for goodness sake, guys. All right? She's pregnant and she's carrying a child to full term so this child can have a happy life. And she's probably going to die, right? And you make light of that. Now, she is a courageous girl who's had a shocking life, and you are destroying her memory. You are the filthiest person on the planet, right? I've said people have past, right? You move past people's past, right? Everyone has a past. You've got a past, I've got a past. Your mother has a past, your father has a past, your brother has a past, everyone has a past. And you are the scum of the earth. This is Thailand. This is Thailand. What do you think happens? Right? You are the scum of the earth. Yeah, my mum never smoked, didn't drink, ate healthy food, but died very early. And that happens to like the good people, you know. She died at a good age, and you know, she led a very, very good life, you know. But mums are important, guys. Like, if your mum is still alive, give her a call. Tell her you love her. Or your father, or your stepfather, your stepmum. Reach out to them and say you love them. I know. I've got a guardian angel, I should say guardian angel. One of my ex-girlfriends. She's been talking to me, and she's like understands what I'm going through, and she's been a guardian angel, right? So I can't be a bad guy, guys. Like, I walk around, I film stuff, and I'm showing the real Thailand, and now I've got these clowns twisting stuff and saying stuff. Yeah, it's just, like, I don't want to talk about this stuff, guys. Like, I'm seriously depressed, and these guys are pushing me and pushing me. Like, this girl is an innocent victim. Like, what did she do to anybody? You know, like, I'm no perfect saint in my life, and I think everyone else has done wrong things, but I don't think we've done wrong things like this guy's. And yeah, it's just because he associates with certain characters who are associated with other characters. But I have been saying this before, guys. Like, everyone is welcome in my stream, apart for characters, all right? But I understand that people have alliances with other people, and so, but I just ask, if they come onto this channel and they want to chat, that they just respect each other. Like, there has been a couple of incidents when a couple of people have had like a bit of a yak, but it's just been quite minor. But I quite like just having some banter, having a laugh, talking about my experiences here in Thailand, and also what I plan to do in Asia and my hopes and dreams. And it is good to have realistic dreams, guys, and not have these fantasy dreams, and just dreams that you can reach. Because if you have a dream you can't reach, and then you don't get nowhere near that dream, it's not good. But if you have a dream that's obtainable and then you get to that dream, well, then you've succeeded, and then you can make another dream. But if you do fail on that dream again, well, then you just try again and try again. Yeah. But I don't know, guys. It's just, I have asked them to pull their heads in, and they just keep threatening me with information. It's like, guys, I'm not yelling, I'm not ranting, I'm not crying. It's just quite sad. But what do you want to do? Like, I'm not going to stop. So I'm just going to release a video every 30 days because a certain gentleman said to me, Jeremy, I think you should release a video every 30 days. And I did that. And so I'll take those words on board, but I won't take the 30 days of not, because I haven't been lying, right? Because you're afraid of the truth's going to come out, right? You don't want the truth to come out because your tea money will go up. But crappy pants, pull your head in. Stop attacking Thai people, right? You are attacking many YouTubers. You attack children, right? You attack their children, right? You are attacking my child by saying AIDS. She probably has AIDS, and all this stuff. But I don't know. What can I do? Nothing. I'm not going to go away, guys. I know you want me to go away, but I'm not going to. But what I will do is I'm going to pick up this device. Apparently I have a very expensive phone, but I do have an iPhone 6S, which I showed the receipts, and I showed my smash phone. And it was very sad that I dropped my phone, and then I dropped it again, but it was karma though. And I did think about that on like the walk home, and I thought, okay, I know what I did wrong. And yes, you know, things in life don't always go as you want. And I really love Asia. But some people are just jealous of people being here, like Ben. Like, he's been in Asia for 4 years, but yeah, I think people are just upset that I don't drink. And see, I do like herbs, and you guys keep saying I like herbs. And the funny thing about it, Crappy Pants, your best mates love herbs, and one of your best mates showed me his herbs in his tin. Very funny that your best mates like the herbs too, and you're attacking me by saying that I in this. So I've never slandered any of your big friends, but yes. Now I will show some good meat, guys. So I will show some content. Yeah, so I'm with the expensive phone here today, guys. The iPhone 6S. If I can find a mirror again, I'll show you, because I did show the receipts in a tuk-tuk mirror. And now here is some meat. And the gentleman, as you probably heard, chop, 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 chop. Now, my daughter's mother uses one of these to cut up pork skins, you know, and that's very hard work. And she's been doing that while she's pregnant. And she shouldn't be doing that, but that's my fault. But yes, but now she has to put up with idiots on the internet. Yeah. So I never lied about her and her past. I just avoided stuff. So you really should remove that image, because I've got images of you guys. So, but I'm not low like you guys to do these things, but I'm just saying it to you. I'm just saying it to you, okay? It's not a threat, how you threatened to have me murdered, but I'm still walking around here, guys. I'm still walking around, right? So this stuff here is very good, and that sausage looks good. And that looks like a Chico roll style of spring roll. Very nice, and only 10 baht. Very good. Now, this is the content that I want to show you guys. I don't want to just sit somewhere and chat about this clown. I don't want to do that. So my advice is to pull your head in and to take down this website. Oh, hey, how are you, mate? How are you, buddy? Yeah, he's got really good English. I was chatting to him before because I popped in here before and he saw me walk off. He says, "Where are you going, mate?" I said, "Oh, I'm just going to pop out for a minute and then I'm going to come back and film." And he goes, "Oh, cool." And like, so I just sat over in the corner. And no, I wasn't being a bad boy. So, Crapio and your henchmen, right, you need to pull your heads in, stop this attack, take down that website now, right? Take it down now, right? Right? I won't mention your name ever again, ever and again. And you don't mention my name. You don't mention my name unless you're going to talk positively about me, right? Talk positively about me, right? And then we don't have a problem. But if you want to talk about me saying that I do stuff with chickens, that's slander. So I have you there. I also have you on the fake medical document. So I have you there. I've also got you slandering Thai girls. And I've also got you saying I met an underage girl. So that's going to be an interesting topic, isn't it? That's going to be a very interesting topic. Very interesting topic. So that's a very grey area. So if push comes to shove, I'll stop there, but if push comes to shove. So you have, by the time I end this stream, if that website is still there, every day I will continue because you make ultimatums to me. So you've threatened to put my daughter's mother's information on the web. So if you do this, the genie will come out of the bottle. So I've asked you politely before, nicely, to stop talking ill of me, but you cannot. Yeah, I don't listen to them, mate. I don't listen to their stuff, but you know, it's not good. So So if you want to continue with this, so we've lost so many viewers now, so that's sad. But I should rant about them more, I guess. Yeah. But I don't care about them. They're just very negative. But I do want to just show the real Thailand, and I don't want to get out of bed at this time of the night and go and talk about this rubbish, because it is rubbish. But I did show a little content today, and I will go back in there and have a walk in a minute. Oh, yeah, Mitch, sorry, I missed that comment. Well, that's a probably good point, because they probably are cutting it up and then they put it in the fridge. Well, you hope they put it in the fridge, yeah. Like, they do put them in the ice eskies, like this one here. Yeah, and they have ice. But yeah, it's okay, even if a few flies land. Oh, jeez. But yeah, certain smells you get in the market. I nearly did a power chuck in Payao one time. That was golden. Oh no, see, it's not bothering me. It's just upsetting the girl I love, and she's carrying child at the moment, and she's got bowel cancer, so she's already struggling with. Mít nói, mít nói, sawadee yeah, Joe, yeah, like a Roy, yeah, I don't know any bad words. Like, I understand Thai, but it's not the best, you know, but I try. Yeah, I'll go to school, I think. My name is Jeremy. Yeah. Jeremy. Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy. Sorry? Na Lung Cha. Have Na Lung Cha. Have you got nickname? Ni. Yeah. Nickname? Have you got nickname, like a short name? Mít Noi. Nick Noi. Nick Noi. Yeah, I love Chiang Rai. Like, I lived in Payao for a long time, but I want to come and live here in Chiang Rai because everybody smiling and. Sorry? Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm looking for a terrace eventually. But I'll come back and talk to you after. I have to educate some idiots about being polite. Yeah. But I'll come back and chat. But yeah, no, I'm not talking to the lady, but no. Yeah, Nick Noi, but yeah, Carp Kun Carp, Joe. Yeah. See, guys, it pays to be polite and they're having a good laugh. See, I know what you're saying, Coco. Like, it doesn't technically bother me. It's just an annoyance because it's harassing, as I said, like the girl, and she should not have to be putting up with stuff. So the powers that be, you need to go and have a chat to this guy and say you need to pull your head in, because you're talking about somebody's mental health here. You're talking my mental health, her mental health, and my child's. My child, right? You are endangering my child, right? So, because I am an Australian citizen, right, I will make stuff happen. So I will read this comment here. Yeah. See, I don't tar you, Mitch, with those same things, but I am very cautious. I am very, very cautious of you, and you understand why, because I know what circles you move in. Because an old acquaintance of mine took me to that Kevin Thailand's memorial, and many people were there, and I did have a brief chat with you. But you were chatting more with another person I was with. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really mention his name too much. But yeah, like that actual meat, like have a look at that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all that offally stuff. Yeah, like this one here. G'day, Mr. G. I'll just read that comment in a minute. Yeah, it's just like the first thing they said that she's not sick and she's not pregnant. So I released baby scans. I had already done a short of a baby scan before. So I just popped up two recent ultrasounds and some vision of her. So, and some other YouTubers actually commented on that. And yeah, see guys, I don't even drink, man. And with all this stuff that's done to me, you would think that, oh, you know, like, why doesn't Jeremy pick up a beer? Well, I am motivated. See, no, it all started because I said to Crappy Pants, you have a toxic environment here and you have an opportunity to inspire people. But he saw that as an attack, but it wasn't an attack. It was just me offering what I saw. And if you can't, so he's apparently a big businessman. So if you're a businessman and someone gives you some criticism, well, you're not a good businessman, is it? See, you take stuff on board, but you don't go and criticise. And he shows all my personal stuff. He says, oh, this guy contacted me and he's really depressed. Yeah, I was depressed. And I watched some YouTube because I had a passion for Thailand. And I just stumbled to come across your master, Crappio. And yeah, and that's very interesting. But all I said to Crappio is that you need to try and uplift people, and he didn't like this. And he uses, oh, this guy's depressed. If someone's depressed, you don't go insult them, you just don't go and harass them. You try and help them on their way, but you have to discredit people to make me look like a bad person. So you've just basically upset a Thai person who is carrying a child, who is my child, and she also has cancer. And you say, oh, no one should harass her, but you're going to release her Facebook information. Now, you probably already have done this right now. So you are the lowest of low. So I will continue, but if I happen to end this stream and that web gone, and Crappy Pants stops calling me all these names under the sun. See, I don't mind some funny banter, you know, but you guys are just toxic and sick. Where is some positivity but oh, you go, oh, stuttering and stuff. Now, your master, Crappio, has a stutter. His son has a stutter. So how is he your master if you're insulting me and he is your master? So that's pretty sad business stuff. Pretty sad, right? So you're picking on my disability. In my YouTube channel, I talk about my disabilities, right? And you say that I receive money for my disabilities, and I don't. And you lied about AIDS. Oh, I missed what you were saying, G. Like, have you not drank for 30 years? I may have missed that one because I haven't drank for 3 years. It was March 2020. But we'll show some more of this actually, because this is pretty good content. So that's got sticks on it. Like, I'll show you the cooked stuff afterwards. Yeah. Okay, there's some people coming to buy food, so money has been spent. I will get out of the way. So this stuff here, like they're preparing stuff for like street cart vendors. And here's all this newspaper, butcher's papers, guys, pretty good. So there's some students here. Like there is a couple of universities here. I think one, but they've got many schools here. Yeah, so very good opportunities here in Chiang Rai, I think. And I would like to cement myself here and be a positive member of the community. And yeah, but who knows if that will ever happen. G'day, buddy. Oh, I am you're a friend with that knife. Yeah, yeah. Can I hire you as my bodyguard? I can pay you 3 baht a day. Cup and cup. Oh, have a look at this one here. That's a pig foot. Yeah. Moo. Yeah, cup. Cup and cup. Yeah, it's good, guys, to have a bit of banter. And it's the same in YouTube. Like, I don't think guys and girls want to hear toxicity. But obviously some people that are twisted and sick really do get off on this stuff. And that just shows what type of people they are. So just put this website down, all right? I've asked you to stop talking ill of me. So it's a bit unfair that you expect me to stop talking about you when you're not showing me any respect. So why don't you show me some respect and take down that website now? All right, I've asked politely. If it's not taken down, well, then we go to stage 2. All right? And you're probably sitting in your chair laughing. So the choice is yours. All right? I've asked politely, please take it down. All right? You have harassed and upset a Thai girl. So if you love Thailand, right, and if you have a business in Thailand, I suggest you take that down because you said you have a business in Thailand, all right, or you own stuff in Thailand. So if you want that taken away from you, from a Thai person, all right, so even if she does die, my daughter will take that from you. She will take that from you. And I will beg people to help me to find a lawyer. Right, I will beg people to help me. I will beg. Because what you did to the girl I love is disgraceful. She's carrying my child. She's a victim in this. And the only way to upset me is to attack her. She could be dying very soon. All right, so thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, I think I did see your stream and I did lurk for a bit, but I was having a few phone calls. Like a couple of my friends just check in just to see how I'm going. You know, they saw that I was streaming and go, oh, okay. But it is good. So hopefully I'll get off this stream and that website's gone. But if I do find that website is up, I'll start streaming every morning, 4, 5 in the morning, every day. I'll stream all day. I'll stream all night, and I'll show the real Thailand. And every now and then I'll drop a nugget of information about you crapio, you know, so people will watch. So on the hour or half hour, I won't do it on the exact hour, so because I want people to watch. Because if I give them the time, now have a look at that beautiful view, guys. Now, I am talking about a dark, twisted individual, but I am showing some beauty, guys. Now, I will clean that lens because I am a nice guy and I am on this expensive camera, apparently. So that's a lie. So what I'll do is I'll find a mirror. Actually, I've found a mirror. So here's oh geez. See, I'm pretty quick even though I'm sick. So I don't know if you can see that. You can see the apple. Now it's got one lens. So that's high technology, guys. High technology. Right. The vision's okay. It struggles in the dark. Well, see, when you do stream, it does struggle anyway. Actually, I should show you at the back of the truck. Yes, so that's the moo or pork. See, like when you say moo, it sounds like you're talking about a cow. Now, he was a friend of mine, Mr. Soy Dog. So what did Cup? Where are you off, my friend? You look like you're off on a mission. Please go to the UK and visit a dog over there. Hello, my friend, how are you? You are resting, so I shall leave you be. Yeah, I don't have an email attached to it. I am looking to employ somebody to take care of that side of the thing, but it's just a small channel. It's just a hobby channel. So I have got a friend in Australia that may possibly want to help me because he's got a lot of spare time, and once he comes on board, he's a bit like me. He's very persistent. He's very motivated, but he's an interesting character. He's got so many problems. He's got like Asperger's. He's got anxiety, but he's a good musician. And the thing is, he's very talented. He creates so much good music, but he's too afraid of his anxiety to go and perform. So very interesting, and very sad that a lot of talented people are too afraid to perform, and some people are too afraid to speak. And then when they do speak, people have to criticise the way they speak. But I'm still here. But you want to break me. You want me to find a piece of rope, which is very sad, but that's not going to happen. You know, I'm motivated. I've got something to live for. You know, I have a young girl coming, and I will protect her from the evil. And you are very evil, Crappio. You try to say it's somebody else making these websites, but you slipped up. You slipped up, and Beans and Brews showed the proof. And I'll just wait a sec, and he will show some more proof, a lot more proof of you, Crappio. So I think you're going to be having to buy some more bots. Now, you've accused me of buying subs. Now, why would I buy subs? I would be buying views, because if you buy subs, see, all my subs prior to me monetizing had come from shorts, and I can show you everything. Now, when you do get monetized, you do get a big push. Now, I haven't bought any subs. Now, if I was trying to do something for my channel, I would be looking at views, right? Because subs don't do anything for me if they're not viewing my content. So you're probably the one who bought the subs, and you're trying to discredit me. So you try to discredit me on everything, Crappio. So hopefully by the end of this stream, that website's gone. But I doubt it will be. I reckon there'll be some pictures there, some more links, some more filthy stuff. But if you do that, and you do have a business here in Thailand, you won't be having it for long, you know. So I will beg any lawyer to take this on. And I do know your big man in town. He knows many lawyers, so I know there will be some corruption around. So, but I know there are people that don't like you, crappy pants. And I'm sure somebody with a big pocket of cash will say, hey, Jeremy, I like your cause. I will help you. And I hope somebody will come and help me, because you are scum. You say you love Thailand. I love Thailand, and it shows. And you are trying to discredit me and saying that I don't love Thailand. All right? G'day, Ting Tong. How are you? Sorry if I've missed the chat. I don't think there was any chat. Okay, first week of we're in June. So yeah. I'll be popping in and out. Like, I do have to head back to Palau shortly, and then I'll be back here. But yeah, so that's good. I don't know why I keep coming to this spot. It's strange. I keep being drawn to this spot. But I did do a good stream before, and I did show 2 rooftop bars, and that's one up there. Hopefully we'll get up there at some point and have a nice beverage. I do want to have one at that library, because I think that would be a good view up there. Yeah, clock tower. Yes, he does, Ting Tong. He does. But yeah, Crappio, all you got to do is get that website taken down, and we won't be having any problems. And stop talking about me and saying bad stuff. You're quite happy to talk about me, but not in a derogative way. And I'll make sure that there's no derogative talk on my channel about you. But the choice is yours, because I'm not going anywhere. And if you do manage to take my channel down, I will pop up again, like Ben. He pops up everywhere. And if it happens, I'll just go to some other place and I'll just start my thing there. So you don't do any content, Crappio. Your content is just using my content and other people's content. Like, you got Tom, you use his content, you use my content, you use DWP's content, you use Ron's content. Who else is there? Like, the list, it doesn't end. Mike Chef. Mike Chef is your content. Now, you are worse than Mike Chef. You are worse than Mike Chef, and I think that's going to be a good shirt. Crappio, worse than Mike Chef. No, I think I'll play around with that title, I think. Now, there's a rat, and his name is Crappio. There he goes. The Thailand rat. The Thailand genre rat. Crappio. He says he loves Thailand, but he doesn't. He talks bad of Thai girls. So we're going to wrap it up, I reckon, because I've said what I've had to say. It's passed to a new day, and I want to go and get my head down. And hopefully when I wake up, I don't have any crying phone calls and a whole bunch of screenshots all sent to my phone. So the choice is yours. If you want to attack a Thai girl, yes. So Mitch, I think you should have a chat to your mate and tell him to say, I think you need to stop this, because if it doesn't, well, the genie will come out of the bottle. And if I do happen to go missing, some USBs, quite a number of them are going to be put in places. So actually, we'll go and finish off at a temple, because a temple is very calming, and I was supposed to be at a temple today, but sadly, with this website, I've had to stay put for a bit. Right, but I was going to go to a temple to learn forgiveness for you, Crapio, but I don't think that's going to happen because you are a dirty individual. Right, we all know it's you. You've been caught out lying. Right, so why don't you do us all a favour? Take a break and come back. Right, people can forgive you. I won't, but other people will forgive you. Take a break. Right, I'm sure you can do all this and then inspire people. Right, why don't you want to inspire people instead of hate? Right, and I know people have been pushing the dislike button, and good for you. And there we go. You can't see any content now. Actually, there seems to be a line on my expensive phone now, so not good. So we're down to 6 people. So like we're going to wrap it up, I think. But I do appreciate those that have popped in, shown some love or tried to stir me up. Yeah. But it is good, so hopefully this website will be down, but I doubt very, very much. There'll probably be some more disgusting stuff on there now. But yes. But if you want to upset the girl I love, and that could upset my baby. So if you upset my baby, that's not going to go down well. Yeah. Yeah, see, people are very funny about families, and sometimes families, you don't have the best relationship, but you still love your families and you want to protect them. And people that do stuff like this obviously have some childhood trauma, and so, or they have some other issues. Now, I'm not perfect, but other people need to think and go, would you like that to happen? So, crappy pants, the ball is in your court. Pull your head in once again. All right, I haven't threatened you. You've threatened to glass my beautiful face, my beautiful, handsome face. But you want to glass it. Is it because you're jealous of my handsome good looks? But we're going to wrap this up in a minute. We'll get to an hour. But thank you for your comments, Mish. Been good. Yeah, I'll be... I was going to come down to Pattaya because a couple of my mates want me to do some filming, but I don't really want to because of all this AIDS stuff, and I'm really concerned that that's going to affect my friends' businesses and my businesses. So that is an issue. So this person who made up this AIDS story could be sued by a whole bunch of Thai people. So, because apparently I went into a business entrepreneur meeting. Now, I've never been to a business entrepreneur meeting, but I was invited to a business entrepreneurs meeting, which I can't even pronounce, in Bangkok with Crapio's master, but I didn't want to go because, yeah. But I did go to YouTube meetups where I was invited into bars, and I do have those receipts, and I never caused any problems. So if I did cause problems in bars, I'm sure there would be some CTV vision, but you only are showing receipts of a fake medical document, which I think is going to be proven to be fake very soon. So what are you going to do then, Crapio, when I produce the proof? And I've already shown the proof, right, that I don't have HIV, but You seem to see fit to discredit me. You want me to go away. I'm not going to go away. I'm going to come back stronger. I'm going to release a video every day. I've got enough archive footage to do 3 videos a day, right? And then what I will do is I will make videos about you, right? Parody ones, right? And I'll make a membership, right, directed at you, but it'll be a parody one, right? So it gets around the thing. So I've got a lot of plans, boy. So if you want to butt heads with me, I've got more time than you because you're a businessman. You're a businessman. I'm retired, so I've got a lot of time on my hands, right? I can function on 3 hours sleep, right? So I know you troll for 16 hours a day, so I'm very persistent. So I'm very motivated, so I will make it my mission to discredit you, Crappio, and I do have a lot of information on you, but I've been nice. I haven't used anything. People have asked me for the information, but guess what? I'm not a dog like you. So push comes to shove, and if I do go missing, this information will come out. So good luck with that. So hopefully my daughter will get to see me and I won't be dead. But we've got some more people coming in because I'm talking about the duck prints. But yeah, but I did want it to come down to Pattaya anyway. And g'day DWP. I've just been talking about that clown because he's decided to put up more information of the girl who's carrying my child. Now, I've never lied. I said you only got one thing correct about the herbs and also you got something else correct, but I didn't say what that was, right? So I haven't lied, I've just avoided things, right? So you are a disgusting piece of scumbag for putting a Thai girl's image on there. So if you do own something in Thailand, you won't be owning it for much longer. So possibly you might want to liquidate that now or put it into somebody else's name. But if your name is linked to that in any way, you won't be owning that. And if it is a company you have a share in, well, then that's going to be very interesting for your company holders, isn't it? And very interesting. And then all your 20 houses in the UK, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? So please remove the website. I've asked politely, remove the website. Stop talking derogatory about me and my partner. Stop talking ill of Thai girls, all Thai girls, right? Stop talking about other YouTubers' partners. Stop talking about their children. How dare you call someone's child a sack of potatoes? You are a sick, twisted individual and you deserve the book to be thrown at you. So I want to get back to filming the real Thailand, right? So I've asked politely to take this website down. Stop talking ill of me, right? Because there's going to be some information about you coming out very soon. And Cambo's already put out the evidence. So there's a lot more to come. Yeah, we're talking about that character JG. I called him Crappio. I've got a few names for him. Yes. He's just been exposing my pregnant. I'm just lost for words and disgusted that somebody would do sick stuff like this and lie about it and laugh about it. Laughing and lying. Laughing and lying. You are a one sick puppy. Why don't you go click your fingers again? But it's absolutely pointless talking about you. But I will talk about you every day. I've told you I will wake up early, I will drink coffee, and I will talk about you. I will create a new channel. I will create a new channel actually. Yes, I will create a new channel, and I will have it focused about exposing crapio, right? And many people will come, I guarantee it. Many people will come, and they will make clone accounts, and we will have a party, and it will be a fan club, and you will be honoured to have this fan club, I think. So hopefully you will be respectful and take down this website. I've asked politely. All right. I haven't been ranting about you for 8 hours and 6 hours. All right. You're just full of lies. You're full of lies. And you know what happens to lies? The truth comes out. So your only receipts you've shown is a fake AIDS HIV report. So you've just got nothing. And now you want to put up an innocent girl who was a victim's, you want to put up her Facebook information. So she'll get harassed. So you're a hypocrite, as I said earlier. You've asked people not to harass her. So you are a hypocrite, you are a slanderer, you are a liar, you are a false prophet. And the list goes on. But thank you very much for your time, people. I do enjoy the comments and the love, because I know I am loved. And yes. Yeah, it's just getting a bit glitchy at the moment. Yeah, I would have thought there'd be more trolls making comments, but yeah. Oh, you're hitting the dislike buttons again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what can you do? You know, it's just pointless, guys. It's just pointless. But I'll do this every day, but not on this channel. I'll get a SIM in Cambodia, and I will create a new channel, and it will be your fan club. Oh, we got another like, but I'm sure that like will go down very shortly, like they did on my last stream. I thought that was quite amusing. I had like 7 or 8 likes, and then it went down to like 3. And I thought, what? Unless they made a clone account. No, yeah, they could make a clone account, hit like, and then delete that clone account, and then that like would be gone. So that is possible, but I doubt that. Because I do look at things from both point of views. I look at the good and the bad. So I do look at the motivation behind Capio. Now, what is his motivation to slander me? And I'm very puzzled to why. Is it because he's jealous that I'm out here having a good time and he wants to make me miserable? Because he's very miserable himself. So I don't know, perhaps. And when I do talk to him, all he says is, oh, your girlfriend worked at this bar, your girlfriend worked at this bar. And he just kept repeating it. He just kept repeating it. He knows all this, but he just wants me to confirm it. And I won't confirm it. So, because it's not anyone's bloody business. Everybody has a past, all right? And shall we talk about your wife perhaps? But I'm not a low dog like you. But it's okay for you to talk about the girl I love, but it's not okay for people to talk about the girl you love. All right? You jump up and down when they say, oh, you're using my wife's picture, you're using my wife's picture, take it down, take it down. But what you do is you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, and we're getting more viewers, so I might keep streaming. I might keep streaming, eh? Why don't we keep streaming? Yeah, why don't we keep streaming? Yeah. I've got a lot to say. So perhaps you may have taken down the website, but I doubt very much because you don't have a good heart. You have a bad heart. So I don't know. Perhaps somebody might comment and say, is the site still up? And then I'll end the stream. But if the site is still up, then I'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. Because once it is on the internet, it stays on the internet. Because someone will copy that page and they will keep that up there. So even if you do take it down, it will come up tomorrow, it will come up the next day, and I'll never see it. But now this here is a mosque. Now there seems to be a lot of Muslim, but not the Arab Muslim here. It's the Indonesian Muslim. Like you do have the odd Arab, around town, but not that many. It's yeah, I've noticed that with a couple of street food places, but this is a Muslim street. Now I did mean to come down here today and do a film, but I did get sidetracked. And like, it was quite funny the other day. I was down here buying some groceries at 7-Eleven of all places, and I saw like this rat, and it was just all on the road, and this kind Thai lady went and got a tissue and picked it up, and I filmed it all, and I thought, wow, how cool is that? I did get another film of it, but I won't use that. But what do you do? But I do appreciate people showing me some support over the last few days, and since I have been streaming. It's been good. I'm not going to give up. Now, I've got another meat market. Well, why don't we go and have a look in this meat market in a minute, and I'll just read that comment, and hopefully it is JG and not a clone account. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just call her my wife, mate. You know, I have many names for her. Oh, no, I've got exes in Australia, but I've got a missus here in Thailand, and she's pregnant, and yeah, like, she doesn't actually like me calling her partner, and I've tried to explain, no, partner is a polite term. Now, there's some blood there. So somebody may have been attacked with a bottle. Now look at this, guys. There's all this blood here. Somebody may have been attacked with a bottle, perhaps. No, it's probably just pig blood, guys. Now, this is a meat market, so hopefully I'm allowed entry, because there's not much meat on me. You know, I'm quite lean. I'm quite fit now. So I'd probably last about 8 rounds, but I don't think I'd get that far. Now have a look at all this ribs, guys. Look at all that rib. Now that's some rib action. Now if Adrian was here, he would instruct me and he would tell me to take this and put it into a barbecue. But I'd probably put it into an oven first. But yeah, there's plenty of meat in here. Look at, now you guys are probably after a different type of meat market, but you can go find them in Pattaya. This is a different type of meat market, guys. So I did play around with like the title, and I thought, I wonder if they'll think I'm playing with them and think that I'm in a beer bar or something. No, like, I come to Thailand a single man. Like, I did have a girl in Australia before, but I was just going through a lot of stuff with like my mum passing, and I couldn't give my 100% to her, but she understood. and she's been like a guardian angel to me, and I think of her as a sister, to be honest now. And she really has been a rock, and she rings me regularly to check in on me. So I can't be a bad guy, guys, you know. But this crapio makes it sound like I'm the worst guy in like the world. Yeah, Adrian is the barbecue king now. I like a barbecue myself, guys, but I'm no expert. Now, most Australian men or Kiwi men will say, oh, I do the best sausages, I do the best steak, and I do the best potato and onions. Actually, I keep forgetting to talk about the potatoes. I think I mentioned them once, but yeah, every Australian bloke thinks that they are the best master chef barbecue expert. So there's some meat there. Now, there was a comment about Muslim. I'll just grab that one. Oh, see, yeah, see, it's interesting about like that Muslim one, because I just assume they are the Indonesian ones. Now, now here's some chicken, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh. I've just got to work out where I am. Yeah, I know where I am. I'm near that 7-Eleven. Yeah, I was supposed to wrap it up before, but more people popped in, and I thought, oh yeah, we'll just keep going. Yeah. Yeah, Jack the Ripper, yeah. Yeah, I know, like, that is pretty strange. Like, I've gone, see, I get a bit worried with the ones that are cutting up the fish, because it's sort of a bit grey. You think, is that classed as bad or not? And it's like sometimes the YouTube algorithm doesn't really pick up stuff, and then all of a sudden you do get a message. But yeah, I suppose if you stick 18 on it, I suppose you might be okay. But this is like that mosque, guys. Sorry about the glare, because we are on the expensive phone, apparently, according to Crapio. Yeah, that happens, boo-hoo, hey. I see, I think the notifications are actually getting better, but I don't know. See, I really should schedule, but I think you guys understand why I don't schedule, but eventually they do come anyway. But yeah, I should play around with a unlisted schedule and see if I can. Now, I know if I do it via the laptop, then come on the phone, it won't work apparently, but if I do it via the phone and then come back on the phone, it should work, because I know Ben sometimes, he schedules stuff and then he's got 2 or 3 of the same links there. So yeah, I don't use any third-party program. I just use the one through YouTube. I know Ben was explaining about Prism, and I think there's one called StreamYards. But StreamYards, I think, is pretty top-heavy on the phone. But I think when I do get the new phone, I think what I'll do is I'll keep the Samsung when that's fixed and use that as the navigation tool, because I do plan to go on some short I suppose overseas trips is a good way to put it. Now this 7-Eleven is pretty good actually. I think I may have filmed in here, I can't recall, but I pop in here a little bit because they've got a lot more stuff than the other ones, and they do have a pretty good bakery in here as well, guys. So, and you can get 2 small pizzas for 99 baht. And that was a treat for me the other day on my budget trip. You know, I could have had nearly 3 khao sois, but I thought, no, I haven't had a pizza since Banchan, because like the missus surprised me with a pizza one night, you know, so that was nice of her. And she wanted to pay for dinner the other day, and that was nice of her as well. I keep walking back to this location. I reckon I've got like a homing pigeon on this clock tower. I don't know what it is. But I'll just go for a walk around in here and then we'll end it, because Boohoo just turned up, so I will show you some content. But apparently this isn't content. Oh, 2 p.m. in Canada. So yeah, see, I've noticed I'm getting a few Americans coming in, because I do check out my analytics to see where's where, because most of my traffic comes from the shorts. As I said, I clocked up 1 million views, and I do know people do get this a lot shorter, but they do buy views. But now here are some nice cakes. Very nice cakes, and they're only 49 baht. Very good, and that's upside down, but not upside down cake. Now, I quite like getting these guys. Now, the choc banana cupcake I was saying before, and that's only 10 baht. And this blueberry, because I do love blueberry, and that's got blueberry inside, and this mixed fruit cup is very good, and this orange one, very good. But chocolate banana, now this is one of my favourite thick shakes, and whenever I would order this choc banana thick shake, they would give me 2, a chocolate and a banana, and I would say no, choc banana. And this was in Wendy's in Australia, and this happened repeatedly, and I thought, am I perhaps saying it wrong? Choc banana, but I suppose it's not a common thing. So here is Kit Kat, guys. Now Kit Kat is a chocolate bar, and this is a different one called raisin and cookies. So that is content, guys. I don't know if you see these, but I've never seen this one before. So that's magic with the hands, magic. And you have these fascinating lollies, lemon iced tea candy. Oh, the cold. Oh, I'll show them in a minute. For a minute, I thought you were talking about the cough lollies, like those. Oh, yeah, like this brand. No, yeah, like this brand here. I really love these ones because like my mum used to get them, like in the tin. But I quite like these ones too. Like they're pretty much the same, but a different brand. But these ones are good now. They've gone up 2 baht. 2 baht. Like, there hasn't been a big increase with a lot of items. It may have been 1 baht or 2 baht. But most stuff hasn't really gone up. Now, this is an English flag on there. English. The English. Yes, the English. What? Vita gummies. Now, these ones are pretty good too. Now, I have shown this content before, but this is good because you can see the prices. Now, if you do get a girl or you do get a katoi, make sure you've got some money in your pocket, because this stuff adds up, guys. You know, they'll grab a few of this, and before you know it, you've spent 1,000 baht and you've just picked up a can of root beer. And you're going, what the hell is all this for? And it does happen. It does happen. Now, people come and grab a pot noodle and they fill it up here, and I've done that a couple of times myself, actually. It's a good little snack. And this one here is jao. It's like a breakfast, and you put your, I have done a short, but not on this one. But kids love this, like kids love jao. But this stuff here, guys, like here's the blue pussycat cult, guys. Blue pussycat cult. Yeah, see, I went into that pot noodle, and I will go in there, and actually I could walk there, guys, and we could do, like if no one else is streaming, I don't have anything to do because I'm not that tired. I was going to go to bed, but I can walk to the pot noodle cult and show you some interesting pot noodles. But if I get some comments that, no, Jeremy, just end the stream and go home. Actually, I did try one of these because it did have cheese in it, and most of you guys know that I love cheese, and I cannot afford to buy a block of cheese. Now, yes, this is Grin. Now, I have made a short. Now, I have got bits of it on the memory card. So I took the memory card out of my allegedly perfect phone that I'm still streaming on. So I did take that memory card out, and I did put that into another card, and I did put that into one of my laptops, and I did obtain footage, luckily. So I did upload that to YouTube already, and I will release the motorcycle one tomorrow, but I do have to edit somehow. I do have to try and edit this and join it because my editing software is on the Samsung. So that's an issue, but I'm sure I can find a free one because it is only, says as long as it's only in 1080, you can use the free ones. But with the 4K, yeah, like I think the one I use when I was doing all the GoPro stuff, I think that was only costing me like $8 or $7 a month, so it really wasn't bad. I think only once I put it on pause. G'day, Gazza. How are you, mate? Sorry if I've missed your comment there before. I've just been having a whinge about that Crapio character putting my missus' photos up all over the place and then threatening to put her Facebook up. And I said, well, you basically said in the thing that that no one should be harassing her. So I just said that you're a hypocrite. Not you, Gazza, but this Crapio character. And he's blaming Cambo for it, and it's not Cambo. Yeah, so are you going live, Gazza? Because I was going to end the stream, but if you're going to go live or can go live, I'm very, very sure that the Crapio Master will probably be jumping on your stream, or he'll probably make his own stream and go, yes. Oh, tomorrow, mate. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I still remember it's still early for you English guys. You English guys, I'm sounding like Oz now. But I know a couple of the Americans and Canadians were saying about time. Oh, guess what? It's scrolling up now, but then it's stopped. Oh, actually, yeah. Actually, it's scrolled up. I think because my hands aren't sweaty, because I normally have sweaty hands when I am walking. But good to see you, Gazza. Yeah, I'll show you the... See, I used to get all these snacks. G'day, Steph. How are you, mate? G'day, Crow. How are you? Yeah, I was just reading the comments. Yeah, I used to buy these because they're only $5 and they haven't gone up. Now there is another one of these that's a bit bigger. It looks like these, but they're only $5. Like it looks like that, but it's only $5. And I used to buy these all the time. Yeah, I've got an addiction. Oh, well, I did have. Now, I did have a new addiction. Let's see, and I can't stand them now, but it's these Ovaltine biscuits, and I still love the Ovaltine chocolate bites. But there has been a small increase on some items, but it's only been $1 or $2 on some things. Oh, come on, Steph. Come on, Steph. Like, spread some love. You know, spread some love. Spread some love. Like, we don't need to be toxic like, the crappio. I know some of us don't get along with each other, but you know, on this channel we try to spread loves, even though some people say I just talk about crappio all the time. Well, I don't. I go on these mammoth walks and I show you shops, but apparently this isn't content. Apparently content is sitting on StreamYards, calling Thai girls disgusting names. So hopefully the crappio has stopped slandering Thai women, but because we've all seen crappio attack Thai women, but apparently that didn't happen. But we've all seen crappio attack the girl I love, the girl who was carrying my daughter, and the girl happens to have bowel cancer at the moment. So a guy that wants to clean up the Thai genre, guys, the Thai genre, how does that make you guys feel? He's not a nice guy, is he? But he says he's a nice guy. He uses Steph's. Now, Steph, he's made a website very similar to your website that he made of you. And he's a very sick individual. Now, these ones here, guys, I really love these. And they can be addictive and very good for 5 baht, you know. Yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of snacks in here the other day for like 160 baht. And I ate all other snacks, but I still have a few bits and pieces. But now this stuff here, you can get this at the Ma and Pa shop, but that is a good price, and that's a heavy nut bag. So he should spill out his excess. Oh, the dewberry biscuits again. Yes, sorry, I missed that one. Yeah. No. I'm just saying, like, I don't really want any fighting on here, Steph. Like you're welcome in that, but I just don't want people to be upset with other people, you know. Like, I want to try and have positive, but yeah, you know, it's good to have some banter. I like to have a banter. Now, where's the dewberry? Sometimes they don't have them in some shops. Now, Jack and Jill are pretty good. I know, here we go, Jack and Jill, dewberry. I know there is another brand called dewberry as well. Oh, I hope I'm not coming down with COVID again. I haven't had it for like a month. Yeah, there was 1 month I caught it 3 times in Banchan. Alipac. Now, this must be the rainbow. Now, it's pretty good. Cornetto Rainbow have put another ad on one of my videos again. Perhaps I was talking about the Rainbow Pride, and they, yeah, so they allowed their adverts to be on my stream, which is good. Yes, we still are in Chiang Rai. I paid up a little bit more, so my 5-day budget holiday has been, I think I've been here 2 weeks now. So I wasn't only supposed to like be here for 5 days, but things were going well here, and I was really happy. And then somebody saw that I was happy, and then they decided to go, we can't have Jeremy happy, we have to destroy. We've got 16 people in here, so here are some content, guys. I'll try and find some more dewberry, but the other 7-Elevens and Family Mart have a lot of the dewberries now. Here we go. Here's some more dewberry, but the blueberry ones, I don't see any of them in here, but there's plenty of Oreos, and these are only 6 baht, guys. 6 baht. Even I can afford that. Choc chip, yum. But yeah, like these ones here are good too because you can get a pack. Now, I did buy some of these as snacks and I put them in like my bag, and then I was in bed one night and then I decided to eat my snacks, and then I was angry with myself that I ate my snacks. But that was the herbs, guys. Yeah, I should do some more reviews. I do have some short reviews, but they tend to go on a bit longer, and I go, well, should I just make a video on all like the stuff? So it's sort of a issue you come, but I find it's easier just to do a live stream and then just re-tag it and say, okay, I went into this shop and put a tag in, and yeah. But I'll show you some of this warm stuff. Now, some people live off this, but this is a good snack if the street food vendor is not available, or if you don't have cash like a prompt card and you've only got an FPOS card. But yeah. But these, I don't mind the 42 baht pork burger. They're not too bad. Now, I'm pretty much over these ham and cheese toasties. But they do have a nice ham and cheese croissant, and that's only 29 baht, and you get 2 or 3 of them, guys. Steph just likes to be an antagonist. I think he likes just chucking a few words in and sits back, because he does cop a bit of flack. So I think actually this one here, guys, salted caramel. Now I really love salted caramel, so that is really good, guys. I will do a review on that one. Now I'll do a live review on this, but I won't be drinking it. Now I did buy this the other day, and what I bought that for was for my breakfast cereal. So I bought that, and then I come over here, and then I bought some Frosties, and I also got some Fruit Loops, and I got some more of that, and I think I didn't get Honey Crunch because actually these have gone up 1 baht. Yeah, they've gone up 1 baht since last night. And I got a Milo as well, and that sounds strange because I had choco milk. But sometimes I just buy one of these, but I felt like having some Fruit Loops and some Frosties, and I thought, well, I am on a budget trip, so this is budget prices. Very good. Now, as I said, I didn't have a coffee for 2 years, and there was free coffee at the place I'm staying. And so I did start drinking coffee, 2 a day, and one day there was no coffee and I was quite upset, so I had to go and buy some. And you know what, guys? I was blessed by Buddha with a special of 27 baht, you get 2, because they're normally 21 baht. And these here are quite nice, a Birdie brand. So they might put an ad now because I've mentioned them, Birdie brand. Good stuff, guys. And this is, where's the one I get for free? I think it's this one here, and this is quite nice. Now you would think, why is a tomato there, guys? And I don't know why a tomato is there, but I think that is like a berry of some sort, perhaps. But this Makona is quite good, guys. And these are your 3-in-1s, and they are very sweet. Yeah, like the sugar content in stuff in Thailand is a Snickers bar. Yeah, I'll get to that one. Come on, no insulting Mr. G, Steph. Mr. G's all right, and you're okay too, Steph. So You know, I like everybody except for 4 people, and if we can just share some love, it'd be good. Um, Birdie coffee is the only bird Steph. That was actually pretty fun. You actually come up with some good comedy, Bobby. I actually like your banter. You actually come up with a couple of good gems. Now, I've got a warped sense of humour, but some things I just don't say. But yeah. But then again, some people do take some banter the wrong way. And when you do have a relationship with a Thai and English is not their first language, you do have those problems, guys. And you hit your head against a brick wall. I was meant to give JG a spanner because I know he gets cloned. You know, I've got a fair few mods. Yeah, you know, I've got a couple of other ideas for some, but I don't know. I'm just very cautious at the moment because I'm under heavy artillery attack, and I know people have alliances with certain people, so. Oh, jeez. Actually, I do like these ones, the super rich one, right? Because I'm not super rich, but I did buy this and I did become super rich in flavour. And this is the Cow Schlong brand. Now, I think I did do a short, and it was the Cow Schlong nuts. And I think I only had a few hundred views on that. I thought that was going to be golden one. Now, where is the nut schlong? I don't know. I am very tired and I should have ended it before, but I was just trying to add some laughter after having a rant. No, I'm serious. Well, there is a nut one called schlong. And I probably won't be able to find, like, I bet you someone can see it right now and say, Jeremy's talking about nuts. Yeah, here it is here. That's why I didn't see it. So I did this in the last stream too, I think. Cow schlong nuts. Schlong nuts. Beer flavour, crispy peanuts. All right, crispy peanuts. Yeah, wasabi peas. Now, I like wasabi, but I like the real wasabi because the wasabi is actually really expensive because like the actual root plant, very, very expensive, and those plants do go missing all over the world, and it is a cash crop, believe it or not. So you should start growing wasabi plants, and that is a good tip from me. I'm a very good gardener, actually. I'm not an expert, but I am very green fun. So now I did show the schlong nuts. Here is some pistachios, and I also like pistachios, but cashews are my favourite nut, and then pistachio is my second. But salted cashews, like I used to buy these all the time, and I'd go nuts. You know, I'd just sit back and have all my snacks. Now, it's good to get these little milks, guys, like the soy milk. Oh, pistachio milk, I might have to try that. That's 68 baht, I'll have to try that once I'm off my budget holiday. Now, this soy milk, now, they don't have the chocolate one here, but the chocolate one is really good. For 19 baht, guys, it used to be 18 baht, but it's now 19. And they went up 2 baht a couple of months ago. Sorry, I had the camera in the wrong position, sorry. But this soy milk, really good. And I find that's really nice. And these chocolatey soybean type milks are quite nice too. And it is good after you've had a good session on the beer to do try these drinks. Now, um, these here are good too if your stomach and your bowel is feeling a bit iffy. Have one of them. But these green teas are very good too. The honey ones are very good. Now, if you are an ugly person, you can take this drink and you will become mansome. Not handsome, but you will become mansome. Um, yeah, and this is a beauty drink. Now, if you drink this, you could become beautiful. Yeah, and almond milk, almond milk. Yeah, see, I used to laugh at all this soy milk and almond milk, but they've see like the beer prices I can't show you because like they've closed them off at this time. But I quite like that fizzy yogurt drink, the white one there. But that comes in a can as well, and they do have a couple of variations. The pineapple mojito is good, but the lychee drink, ugh. But root beer, I really like that. But that mojito, I recommend that, and that's that green Schweppes can. Mojito and mint, really, really good guys, and it's non-alcoholic. And I know when I was in Bali, I got stuck into the mojitos over there because they were like $1. And I went to this restaurant where you paid, I think it was like $10 Australian, and you could drink as much as you want and eat as much as you want. So I went to town on the mojitos, and they stick this massive mint in it. Now, yeah, I was going to talk about the almond milks. Like, there's just so many of these, like sesame seeds, soy. Look at all this riceberry. It's like what the world's coming to. Like we've got idiots who say they love Thailand, but they post pictures of Thai girls to upset their partners. You know, what's the world coming to? And what's the world coming to when they say some bloke has AIDS and then they make fake receipts? You know, it's a strange world we live in, guys. Very strange. And then they make these. Steph enjoys fizzy yogurt. Well, if it's in a can, I enjoy the fizzy yogurt too, but not out of a pipe. I don't enjoy that one. Some of your comments, guys, are pretty funny, and it is good. I am laughing. Thank you. Now, these noodles are quite good actually for 7 baht. So you can buy a noodle for like 14 baht, or you can just buy a couple of these and you'll get two, and you can put that into a plate with some hot water. Now, these ones here are pretty good too. They've got a lime. Now, I really like the migarings, and I used to have migaring with egg in Australia, and I would get a bit of beef or chicken and fry that up and put it with this migaring. But migaring was like 30 cents in Australia compared to like 10 cents for like something else. But migaring, you find that at like macros, and you're paying pretty much the same price that it is in Australia. Now, this just caught my eye. That looks very cheesy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll have to try that. And that's only 11 baht. That's in budget, guys. That's in budget. So tomorrow we'll come and get one of them, and I might do a food review. Yeah, rocketing up. Like, I know, like the English, I hear stories. It was like 80 odd. Like some people say 70, but I have heard a guy saying 81, but you do hear 73s and 77s a lot. That was a long time ago. like the Australian fluctuates. Now, since I've been here, it's gone down to the lowest 19, but the highest has been 26. And sadly, I had to exchange a whole lot of cash at 19, so I lost a bit then that day. So I was very, very annoyed, but I had to do it that day. And then I think 3 days later it went up to 23. But yeah, what do you do? Oh, yeah, yeah. I used to have really good hands, but this is what happens when you are in the sun, mate. And that's why I wear armbands majority of the time. And I do have osteoarthritis, mate. Like my hands are stuffed, mate. Like this one here, that's actually broken, mate. Like you can't really see it well. I'd have to, I don't know, like my hand's actually broken, mate. Yeah. So like that bone in there's broken. Yeah. But thank you. But I do have a beautiful face though, very handsome. Apparently they say I look like an owl, but it's a lot better than looking like a elephant, like a Dumbo elephant, or looking. What was the other one he looked like? Oh, I've forgotten all the ones. Like they were calling him Cankles. What was the other names that they were using for him? I've forgotten. Um, I think Dumbo was like a big one. Yeah, no, that's okay, Steph, mate. Like I don't find that offensive. Steph, man, you seem to be getting some hate, mate. Like bloody hell. Like I'm sure Steph has a thick skin, but yeah, like Crappio attacks Steph a bit, and now he's getting attacked here. Now these chicken skins are quite nice. Now I like them fresh, and apparently I'm a chicken master. So yeah, so it's good to be a chicken master. Apparently I'm an expert in the chicken field. So it is good to be an expert, but I do not have a PhD in chicken activities.
Sorry.
Oh,
No.
oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. I apologise. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I think somebody must have rang up and popped me in. But that's okay. See, guys, if I am asked to move on, I do that, and I am respectful. So that does happen. It's only happened to me, I think, 2 times while no, 3 times. Once in Payao at the furniture shop, somebody rang up when I was in a baby shop, which I think was pretty pathetic because I was looking at baby milk. You know, because somebody gave me a donation and I said, well, I was going to use it for that. So I was just showing the prices for that. Now, I'll go back to the shop tomorrow and I will ask if somebody rang them up, because I do go to that shop a lot. And I know somebody rang that maternity, no, not the maternity, the security, because I did speak to the security after and asked if I upset someone, and they said, oh, we just received a phone call. So it is quite sad, guys. Now I keep going back to the clock tower. I was supposed to keep going that way, but now where are we? Yeah, like they must be. Like I know when you do film, you do have to be careful, and if they do ask you to stop, just put your camera down, guys, because If you are asked to stop, just be respectful. Don't sit and argue with them because it's not worth the hassle, guys. And you are still classed as a visitor here, guys. So it does pay to be respectful with Thais. But then you've got these certain characters who think they are a law above themselves, guys, and they are a cockroach of the community, and they slander the very people that they promote, and then they sell them for a bowl of rice. Yes. But what we'll do is I'm going to cross the road. I do appreciate everyone that's come in. We've streamed a bit longer. Yeah, I've been to both white temples, mate. Like, I did stream from inside one, and I went to, because it is a budget holiday, I actually caught a bus out to the temple instead of walking the 14k, but then I walked back for 14k, but I did stream some of that. But getting back on point, I went to the White Temple with the girl, I think 8, 9, 10 months back now, I think. And we went there and it was really good. And we went there at 4 o'clock and it was free. So I thought they closed at 6 from what I looked at the website. And I got there at 10 minutes to 5 and they said, oh, we're just about to close. And I went, oh. So I just spent 25 baht to get a bus there, and I thought, well, but I ended up turning it around. I just filmed out the front, and then I walked off, and I ended up going down to some lake, and that was a pretty good stream, I think. And then I ended up walking on the road for a few hours, and then I ended it. And then, which I keep walking back. Like, this is very disorientating, this clock tower. But I'm going to head back to the loom now. But yeah, it was very sad because I was enjoying making that stream and showing you guys stuff. So people don't like to see me happy and showing everyone else. They just have to make phone calls. But this is life, guys, and you do have to roll with the punches. Yeah, I leave my streams up too. I've been told I should delete certain ones, but I left them up. I'm not embarrassed. I had a cry, and like there was apparently some stuttering and stuff, but who cares? Like, I've heard far worse. I've heard far worse in life. Yeah, you know, I've heard people say worse things to other people. So, but yeah, what do you do, guys? I've got another 5 minutes to walk, so I do find this a bit interesting. Like, I personally wouldn't pay 10 baht for a coffee out of here, but I suppose that could be something for content, I guess. But it's too late to have a coffee now. But Steph and I would like to have a coffee with a certain character, wouldn't we, Steph? Yeah, we really would love to have a hot coffee with that person, wouldn't we? Or a hot chocolate. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. But yeah, share some love, guys. Like, that's what I want to do, is I want to show the Thailand through my eyes. And I know some of you guys want to hear me talking about crappier, and I've got no issue with that. But and this here says no smoking. Now, you do see a lot of these signs all over the place, and if you do want to spark up, I would go down an alley. You know, because I don't think you really want to part with, what is it, 2,000 or 5,000 baht. Now, here's another vending machine. You know, in Japan, they have vending machines that have cake. And that's very, and this smells good, or is it the shop? The reception, yeah. Actually, if you are a drinker, guys, go to a hotel reception and you'll get beer, right? You'll get beer. Now, my mate, when I was in Banchan, he said, oh, Jeremy, can you go over and get me this beer? And I said, you can't buy beer at this time of the night. He goes, yeah, if you go over here, um, and they'll do it. And I says, yeah, but I'm a Farang. And they says, no. This here a business, and they do it like that. But yeah, that's not bad. I haven't tried it, but it actually smells okay. Now I'm nearly where I have to go, so I might just sit down for a few moments. But then again, somebody might ring up. Yeah. Well. But yeah, I really enjoyed that 7-Eleven one. Yeah, I'll go back and have a chat to them to apologise. But I think I did apologise enough, I think. But I have streamed in there 3 times, I think now. So I think somebody's rang and said I was being rude, because they did that to Barry the boss a couple of times, hey? All right, guys, I'm going to end it now. We've got 17 in the chat, 9 likes. They'll probably disappear down to probably 5 by the time I get back to the loom. The loom. Do you have a loom? Yeah, for those that like comedy, Peter Sellers, the Pink Panther, Inspector Clouseau. I do like a bit of comedy, and he did do this skit with Kato, and they were the most hilarious things. They were doing this karate and kung fu, and very hilarious times. But Kato, yeah, like it was a bit racist in some parts, but that's what happened in a lot of English comedy. Very, very slapstick and very racist, with like love thy neighbour and stuff like that. But times have changed. But some people still carry on with these old values. But I do appreciate people coming in and dropping comments, because they're not afraid of the crime family and the crime family simps. This is me. I haven't lied. I have avoided saying certain things about the girl I love, and I think people who support me will understand that. I have never lied on my channel. I've just avoided certain things. And this Captain Crapio sees fit to put up the girl I love, the girl who is carrying my child, and embarrass a Thai girl to embarrass me. And it didn't work, guys, but the girl I love, she's carrying my child. She has cancer, and you are picking on her to get to me, and you are the scum of the earth, and I do hope you do take that website down. And if you don't, there will be a storm that comes. Laugh at me if you want, but the storm will come. It won't be from me, but a storm will come. The storm will come. And it won't just be coming for one person. It will be coming for a company. And everyone will be exposed. So take down the website. I've asked politely. Stop talking ill of me and my family. Stop harassing my family. Stop lying about them. I've proved she is pregnant. I've proved she's pregnant. I've proved that we don't have AIDS, but you make up fake receipts and then you show it. Like what type of sick, deranged person goes, oh, he told me to show receipts. He told me to show receipts, so I showed him. You're not a very nice person, are you? And you've also very hypocritical, as I've said 20 times today, right? Yeah, 20 times. You say no one is to contact her, but you put up her picture and now you're going to put up her Facebook information. So you're a hypocrite, you are a liar, you are a slanderer, you do not love Thailand, you are a hypocrite. And I'm walking back to the bloody light. Bloody hell. Must be fate. But perhaps there is a business around here that when money come, I can buy. So tomorrow I'm going to come for a walk around here and I'm going to see if there is something that pops out to me. You never know. I do believe in fate, guys. But as I said, guys, I am here to stay. You can't get rid of me, Capio. All right? Yeah, see, people are waking up to you, Crapio. People are scared to talk, but they are starting to. And we will become many. And then you'll have to buy more views. We all know you buy views because you look at your chat and it's only a few people who chat because you're losing your numbers, Crapio. You're losing it because they're seeing how toxic you are. You're losing it because you're drinking. You're stuttering, you're doing disgusting things, you're talking about people's they love, you're talking about children, you're sick. You called another man's child a sack of potatoes. You call every girl a bar girl, whether they've been one or not, that's none of your bloody business, right? These are Thai girls, this is Thailand. This is not the UK. If you want to talk ill, go and do it in your own neck of the woods because you've upset a lot of Thai people. So I haven't threatened you, but you've upset a lot of Thai people. And something could happen, not from me, but you've done some bad things, boy. Some bad things, and your big hero friends aren't going to be able to protect you because they're going to want to protect themselves. And we all know what happens when people protect themselves. They jump ship. You know, that they want to protect their company. They want to protect their company. Yeah. So, hopefully you've taken my advice and you've taken this website down, but I doubt it. You'll probably go on and say, oh, he's done another 3-hour rant about us. But I've been speaking the truth. The only receipts you've shown is a fake AIDS thing. You've spouted off, I've lied about the girl I love. No, I have not lied about the girl I've loved. I've been diplomatic, I've been respectful, I've been polite. But you have not been polite. You have been the scum of the earth. And people are waking up to your behaviours. And they will jump from your sinking ship, and the pirates are sinking your ship. Right? The pirates are coming for you, Crapio. Your ship will sink. Right? DWP is hitting you with artillery. Cambo is hitting you with artillery. And I'm hitting you with artillery. And what artillery are you coming back with? Slander, lies, half-truths, some truths, and just plain old nastiness. So please stop. Stop talking ill. Spread some love. Wake up to yourself. Share some love. Go and pleasure yourself. Go and walk your dog. Talk to your wife. Take your wife out for a meal. Tell her you love her. Try and have a family instead of making hate. Being a family man is a great feeling. But you won't take my advice. You'll just keep being a toxic person because there's something wrong inside your peanut brain. You think you are charming and witty. You are not. My index finger is more charming and witty than you. Now, why don't we do a lie detector test, all right? You're such a big businessman. You're so rich. You're so successful. Why don't we do a lie detector test? Let's do a lie detector test. Okay, let's do a lie detector test. So if there is a rich person in the community, right, click this. Let's do a lie detector test. Capio versus me, right? We do a lie detector test and people send in questions, right? So why don't we do this? And all that money goes to some type of charity. And what charity should we pick? I think HIV, because you have slandered HIV. There are people that have HIV. Right? I know people who have HIV, and I'm not one of them. And you've said disgusting things about these people. Right? My words mean nothing to you, but I will do this every day. I will wake up at 4 in the morning and I will stream over you. I don't care if I get 10 people, but people will come because they want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear lies. They're just bored. I'll offer them something different. I will build a community. Right? I build a channel on shorts. I can do the impossible. I am motivated. You guys have seen me walk for hours. Here is a hole. And if you have hate in your heart, you may as well dig 2 graves. Miyagi said that. And I don't want to have hate in my heart. So I've asked you nicely, please delete that website. Sawadee Cup, how are you? Cup, Joe. It's not very appropriate what you've done. I haven't lied. I've just avoided something. Alright? I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. Everyone has a past. But you want to take that away from a girl that could possibly die. So I hope you take that message on board. And I hope your simps wake up to themselves and say, hey, Captain, leave this kid alone. Because you quite often say, leave them kids alone. So why don't you, Crapio, leave those kids alone? Yeah, so I think that we could do a lie detector test and all the donations that will come from it will go to some AIDS charity or some type of... see, I don't believe in charities, but I am a charity myself. But I think I could make an exception, but I don't want to run any charities because people twist it. Like Crapio says he gives to some Zoe's charity or Zoe's house, and then he uses his fake receipts. You know, we've all seen his fake receipts with that HIV test. And that's going to be pretty interesting if I get down to Pattaya. I do have to see what the guidelines are about streaming from them. So I do have to engage with a lawyer and see, well, I'll go and stream. I'll have a printout of this and I'll say, okay, is this come from this office or is this a fake? And if we find that they say it's a real, I'll say, okay, will you show me your CTV vision? We'll go to the police, you know, because I do have a family member who is a serving police officer. So that is an interesting fact that's true. So everything I do say is true, but this Captain Crapio says it's all lies. But so what are you going to do, Crapio? You're going to try to make me go away again? It's not going to happen, buddy. All right? And I'm not saying you are my buddy. You're not. It's just how in Australia we say mate. Like even Cambo calls you mate. It's because like that's how we roll in Australia. Most Australians will stick together, but there are a few Aussies in your neck of the woods. Yeah, there, Captain. Ah, yeah. We all know Capio's fake receipts, guys. Um, it's like very sad because he does have the power to motivate people, you know, and inspire people, but he just wants to spread hate. You know, there are a few other characters that just do like to spread hate, but they do get off on that. So it's just a sad world we do live in, guys. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back down to that pot noodle place, and we're going to end it in the pot noodle cult. Yeah, well, I am a charity, so we could have the donations go to me, and I think that would be a worthwhile cause. And I just want to run across here. Yeah, you never know sometimes with these lights. It's a bit grey area. But we'll walk down to this pot noodle shop, and it'll be interesting to see if they come up to me, because I've streamed in there 2 or 3 times. Actually, I won't even go into the pot noodle place. Actually, I think I'm just going to wrap it up here. I'll just quickly go over the comments, see if anything I've missed. It's been good, guys. Thank you for showing love. I know there's been some lurkers here because they're taking notes for the Dark Prince and his henchmen. So the Simp Army, you are welcome to come here and join the pot noodle cult. You are welcome to join the Scottish cult as well, or the pot noodle cult, or you are welcome to join the chicken cult as well. And there will be a Billow cult and a Jeremiah cult, and there will be a milk cult as well, and the anti-crime family cult as well. But I am joking, guys. There are no cults. And this is a nice Mustang, and I don't really like these new Mustangs. No, it's a Cobra. That's why I like it. That is pretty sick. But I personally would not. If I had the funds for this, I would not buy this. I would buy something else like a Porsche. But that is very nice. And if somebody gave that to me, I would keep it and then sell it. But yeah, because it's not my bag. All right, guys. Bird Bear. Oh, haven't seen you for a long time. You sure you're on the right channel, mate? Like I know you used to pop on, when I used to have comments on. I remember you popped on, and I used to chat to you quite regularly in Discord a long time ago. So it is good to see you, Bird Bear. I just assumed that you were missing. I mean, lost in the wrong stream. Yeah. Hey, that is a Kingswood Statesman. It's a Statesman. That's a Statesman. It's an Australian classic car. And I reckon he's pulling over because he goes, why is this guy filming me? He must be an Australian. Or he's going to get his baseball bat out of the car and come and baseball bat me, which could happen, so we will run. Joking. What was it? Yeah. See, I have only increased my hours because I'm out here on my own. But normally I just upload my stuff and then I go. But doing streams, I pop on a few other streams, but I don't go on too many streams because like the raid parties happen. So I pick and choose where I go. Um, but it is good to see you, Mr. Purr Bear, because I was about to end the stream, but I did see you and I thought I should say g'day. Australian car? Oh, well, it's an old car, Steph. Like, if you Google Statesman, they do have a newer model, but they don't make that particularly a model anymore in Australia. I think 5 or 6 years ago was the last time they made them. But that particular model is from the late 70s, not from the 80s. I think from 71 to 77, perhaps, that Statesman. I'm not a car expert, but I do know a little. It's more bikes I know a bit more, but no expert. But yeah, like they are a good car, Steph, and they are very rare. And that car there, in Australia, if that was painted, that car would be worth in excess of 250,000 Australian, and you could buy a house with that car. And even the rusted out ones, you'd get something over 100,000, Steph. So, yeah, no, like Australia made Fords, they made General Motors, Holdens, they made Chrysler, I think I said Chrysler, they also made Valiants for Chrysler. Valiants were very big in the ethnic market, the Greeks and the Italians and the Lebanese. And what other cars? Oh, yeah, so in most states in Australia, they did have 2 or 3 car manufacturing workshops. And then they actually had workshops that actually made the components. So instead of having components shipped from China or Japan, they actually had, how can I explain it? They'd have the car plant where all the cars were put together, and then they would have another building where all the parts are being made to cut down on transport. So they would just transport a truck in a very small amount of time instead of having to cart it from one warehouse to another. But just trying to think what other cars they made. Like I think they are planning to do electric, of all things, English taxi cabs, which I thought was strange. Like this bus place was being fit. No, I think they were going to do that to Holdens. They were going to fit that out. But Holdens, they started to make Holdens in Germany, of all places. But to work in the car industry in Australia, Steph, a lot of money there. And that's why a lot of Australian cars were very expensive, because most of them were getting paid a lot of money. I was just trying to think what other cars they made. I know there are some hobby cars and exotic sports cars made there too, and I know New Zealand has a very famous guy who's dead now called Frank McLaren, and he's the brainchild behind McLaren F1 and McLaren sports cars, and he is a dead New Zealander. But yes, but many good car manufacturers come from down under, bro. Bro, because apparently I say bro a lot. Bro, I say bro. That's according to like the website, bro. Yeah. So you might see me at 5 a.m, guys, or 4 a.m, or whenever crappy pants streams, I'll be streaming over him. Yeah, mate. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Yeah, I'm trying, like, I know they make Belgian waffles. Actually, I meant to make you a short the other day, Steph. I think I was making a video and I was about to come back and make a short, and then I got a phone call and then I got distracted, and then I just remembered then. Yeah, I went past like a Belgian place, and I'm just trying to remember what it was, and it's near here. So I will make you a funny one, which I think you'll like. And we've got Ting Tang here. Yeah, I'm just about to end it in a minute, like I've said 2 hours ago. I don't even know what to. Oh, geez, it's 2 in the morning. I really should stream. I should keep going, eh? But I do have to sleep. Geez, I didn't realise it was 2 a.m. I'm way past my bedtime. But it is what it is. And some people are just evil. Yes, they are very evil, Mr. Crush. And we all know who the evildoers are. And if we all stand up against evil, we can crush evil. And yes. But I might actually release a shirt very soon that I have been working on, guys. So I do appreciate everyone's time, everyone's good comments. I will be back later today. You never know. I could be back in a couple of hours, or I might just say, "Nah, stuff yous, I'm staying in bed." And I'll catch up with you a bit later. Yeah, get a beer, mate. No, I'm not going to have a beer. No, I don't. I think in a couple of years I might actually sit down and just have like 1 or 2 beers. But I was speaking to a couple of my mates, and they were saying, "Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea. Just stay off it now, because it has been 3 years." And it was only supposed to be a month, and I used to love having a beer. Yeah, Holden's are good cars. I had a Holden, what was it, a VZ I had. And I think I had a VC, and they're like 30 years apart. So yeah, like the VC, if I still had that, that would have been worth probably like 150,000 upwards now. But very rare cars to come across now. Like, they've all been scrapped or stolen or smashed. Like the Ford Escort, very popular car, but they got trashed a lot. But a lot, Australian had really good Commodores, like the older ones, before they went plasticky, cheap metal. But they did, I should say. I think the VC era cars were the start of the plasticky, what I call the plastic era. But I think the VC and the VB, just before the VN, those cars were the good cars to have, and they had character. And then you had the Kingswoods. The Kingswood certainly was a character, and there was a comedy series called Kingswood Country, and I do urge you to check out a couple of clips. It is a bit racist, but it was in the 70s or the 80s, and English also had a lot of racist undertone comedy with Love Thy Neighbour, which we talked about earlier in the stream. But people are more accepting in today's society, hopefully, but not always, guys. But I did try to end the stream, and then I just read a comment, and then I went off on my tangent. So Yeah, so hopefully I don't have to come back this morning and re-stream. I'd like to have a sleep. But no, Steph, like Australia really had a really good automotive industry, and they were exporting cars all over the place. But the thing is, though, the labour costs in Australia are very high. But like the talent is there, the skill level is there, but the wages are very high, and that causes cars to cost more. So if you can have a car made in Korea at a third of the price, well then your company and your shareholders are going to be more happy. Because shareholders of companies don't like money being lost, so they change things. But I'm pretty sure there are no cars made in Australia except for just hobby ones now. So I should look into that, because many of my friends lost their job, and some had been in that job for like 30 odd years, and they had to, like they were like 4 or 5 years off retirement, and they had to go and find a new job and be retrained. And some of these blokes were just one-sided, you know, they worked at the same place all their life. Like, it would be good if I had have worked at the one place all my life, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I had a varied working career, you know. Yeah, the Ford, they did build Fords completely different from the Americans, but I know a lot of the earlier Fords, you can see the Australian in them, like the Falcons, and the earlier, but a lot of those car manufacturers, a lot of those actual designers went from place to place and worked from one place to another as well. Like another company would poach them. Like there's some famous racing teams like Ferrari and Lamborghini. How Lamborghini poached all of Ferrari's designers because Ferrari was too much of an egomaniac. And that was not Billo, that was in Italiano. But I'm going to go because I'm absolutely exhausted. It is 2 a.m. And I do want to stream today at some point. So I've just stuffed myself up pretty big because I did want to go and do sunset. Well, we won't be getting a VPI visit from me because I don't want to sit in a jail cell. But hopefully he does get a visit from somebody. It won't be any of my doing, but he has upset a lot of Thai people over the years. And I think his number will come up next time. Yeah, no, he had an altercation with a couple of Indian people. I nearly said friends, but some Indian people he did have a bit of an altercation with. No, I'm not friends with those ones. Yeah, Volvo, I don't know if they ever made Volvo in Australia, mate. I thought that was an imported car from Sweden. You know, JG may have had something to do with that. Oh, I don't know. All right, I've had enough, and that's it. Thanks, guys, have come in. Sorry if I've rambled on as I do, but I'm just sick and tired of this crapio. He makes threats about me and lies about me, and then he has the audacity to try and blackmail me to say 30 days, don't mention our names and we'll take down the website. Well, after 30 days, that stuff on the website will be all over the place. So I'm not going to bow down to your pathetic demands, right? Right, and you're not going to bow down to my demands. So what are we going to do about it? I'm not going to meet you in Thailand, right? Yeah, thanks guys. Like today I want to get back to do stuff at the temple. I was supposed to be having a break and receiving enlightenment, but this clown, he doesn't want me to be happy. He wants to destroy me. Yeah, see, we all do get our own comeuppance at times, guys, and I'm pretty certain somebody will be getting their comeuppance. You know, I certainly don't like the cut of his jib, and I think a lot of people are starting to wake up and going, why is this Aussie guy constantly popping up all the time, flapping his jaws? But someone that loves to flap their jaws, that has a very interesting jawline, is Crapio. And he seems to think I look like an owl face. Well, I don't look like an owl. I've been told I'm a very handsome man. But you, Crapio, you are constantly told you are an ugly man. So you have to call me an owl to make yourself look better. Now, I have heard you, Crapio, say if you and Cambo stood up together, you seem to believe that you would be the pick of the crop. Now, how about me and you, when we do our lie detector test? Now, why don't we do a modelling show? And I'll do a show just to make it more nicer for you. I'll wear a suit so the girls won't see all my tattoos and want to bed me right there and then. But I will give you the opportunity to try and look your best, which will be very hard because I do come up pretty good in a suit, Crapio. So what we'll do is you said that you could beat Cambo, so I'm going to step in Cambo's shoes and I'm going to take his place. So who are you going to get to take your place? Brad Pitt? I don't think that's possible. Yes, he would get the lead role in a number of those freakish films there, Bobby. And I think you've hit the nail on the head, Quasimodo. Now, who was that odd-looking character in that early Dracula series? That looks like him as well, but there was a cartoon one called Dumbo, and he's a spitting image of him as well. And so if that website stays up, I'm going to do stuff like this quite daily, and it won't be on this channel, it will be on other channels. So if you think I'm just going to go away because you're putting up photos and Facebook information, I am a man, I stand up, but you are a bully, Crapio. And you know what? One of these days, not me, but somebody will slap you up and down a soy because you say you're going to slap anybody up the soy. And so I've offered for you to do a lie detector test with me. So you're going to take up this challenge, but you probably believe your own lies. So yeah, it would be good. But let's do a lie detector test, Crapio, eh? Hey? Let's do a lie detector test, and we'll ask you, where did these fake medical receipts come from? And while we are on the lie detector test, why don't we ask you a lot of questions? And I think that we can make a lot of money for charity, for AIDS, because you seem to have an issue with people with AIDS. So why don't you put your money where your mouth is, which you don't have, and come and do a lie detector test with me, right? Right? Why don't we do this? And I'm going to show everybody I'm not lying. So why don't you come and do a lie detector test with me? So some rich person in the community, right, take up the challenge. I challenge Capio to do a lie detector test with me, right? So we're going to find out about the website. We're going to find out about the HIV. We're going to find out your connection into the underworld, Crapio, the dark seediness, the dark seediness. But I've got that proof, but I'm being polite and not releasing that vision of you. But you're not being nice. You're playing dirty by showing pictures of the girl I love, the woman who is carrying my daughter. Right? You are scum of the earth. Your partner, the girl that you love, she's been a victim too. So you've been hurt and you see fit to want to hurt me. So wake up to yourself, crappy pants. Take some time to reflect instead of getting triggered and making a stream and editing all this stuff, because it's not going to do you any good to have hate in your heart. It's not doing me good to have hate in my heart. Right? I want to get back to showing the real Thailand, not sitting here on some corner talking about you, you peanut. Yeah, Deliverance. Now that is a good film. Very disturbing film. Now they did remake that film as well, but the original, very twisted film. And you certainly don't want to get lost in the, that's not the outback, but that's what we call that in Australia. But that would be called the booty. No, they have a term for it. Swamp or something. Not the buoys or the booties. You know what I'm talking about. What the American guys will know. But that, like, the acting in that was really good from Angelique Jolie's dad, John Voight. Now he's a really good actor, and so is there was a couple of good actors in there, but really good stuff. And Burt Reynolds, he was the other actor in it. Yeah, that was when they were very young. Burt Reynolds, he did some really good films in the 80s and 90s, and he was like a cult hero. So we could have a Burt Reynolds cult. It could have been him. It could have been him. Could have been him, guys. Could have been him. He has had some starring roles in some films I do have of him. But yes. It is interesting. A couple of people have reached out to me that Crapio has burnt over the years. So. And who is this Andy guy that I apparently talked to? And that was not my account, but you did use my picture from my Facebook account. And so it's pretty hard for you to get the information out of Facebook now, since I worked out what account you were using. Yeah, so... Ghost train. Yeah, he's not a very attractive person. He seems to think I look like an owl. Now, I don't know about that, but I'm no Brad Pitt, but I've been told I'm a handsome man. You know, I walk down a soy and they say, "Oh, handsome man," and then I look around and there's a fat man. Yeah, but I don't know. But yeah. So hopefully Crapio has listened to my words, but are you listening to the words? Are you listening to the words? But I doubt it very much. I'm pretty sure he's made an edit on the fan page. But it's very sad behaviour. He's had to put like a girl there, and that's going to land him in some hot water. And when he puts up her Facebook stuff, well, that's just going to be the nail on the head. So, yeah. All right, guys, thank you for coming in tonight. I'm so sorry if I've kept it going on and on and on, but it's been good. Yeah, we've had lurkers and we've had the real people, and we haven't had to buy these fake views to bump up our numbers, because I'm not an egomaniac like this captain. Oh, I have to have 50 people in to look like people love me. Yeah, I will take it easy. Like, doing that stream earlier today really perked me up, and I was feeling really good. And then I stupidly looked at that website when I was in bed, and I thought, I shouldn't have looked at that. Because I didn't look at it all day, but I did have a look at it, and I thought, okay, I'll just go and poke the bear, I guess, and then I'll go home and have a sleep. And then I wake up in the morning, and then my phone will be full of 1,000 messages. But who knows? But I do appreciate the guys who've popped in, shown some love, and also the lurkers. Thank you. And hopefully people will keep support. Yeah, no, it's not money or anything I want. It's just people to understand that I speak the truth, and this crapio is picking on innocent girls. He said some pretty disturbing things about the girl I love, and I think majority of you guys, if you've loved somebody, it's not good. And men know that it's a way to get to you, is through your partner. So, yeah.